3, 2, kick it.
Hi, it's me, Gifts.
It's the one and only Mr. Musty Facts, and this talks for us. Very, very, very special episode. I want to make sure I put an emphasis on special.
Capital V.
Because we got two of the most important people in our lives, which means it's the two most important people. See, this is shit I'm talking about. Let's get right to it. Let's right to it. First and foremost, we got our spouses. We got our spouses. The ones who deal with us on the regular.
One of them ones.
Damn, one of them ones.
One of them ones. And we did explain to you all that we will be running a relationship series. So what better way to talk to the people that we go home to every night, right?
That's the most important relationship, right? Like,
facts.
How can we talk to y'all about relationships and not discuss our own? You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I think that it's best.
So we do have Mrs. Humes. I want to run down a few accolades.
Mrs. Facts.
Mrs. Facts.
No must.
Big facts. No musty.
No musty. She ain't musty as I am, but
pause.
I'm talking about.
Wait, pause. We have good hygiene, just
right.
She played the ball game.
So we talking about a personal trainer. We talking about a licensed nutritionist. We're talking about a licensed insurance agent. We're talking about an RN. We're talking about 15 years plus. But even more importantly, she deals with
you.
Period.
The Mr. Musty Facts. As well as,
Damn.
And your kids, your offspring.
As well as my offsprings. 2 boys to be exact. So, yeah, it's through the hard way for her. So I want to introduce her.
How y'all doing?
And all that big ass forehead. By the way, I do talk shit about the West Side, but my wife is definitely from the West Side, L-Town. L-Town to be exact. Everything about her life has been out west. So
not everything about her life been out west.
Outside of college, everything about her life been out west. So yeah, I just wanted to introduce her right.
You did, and I don't even know that's from the West.
Yes, and she is the co-owner of our beautiful clothing line, which is Indigenous Royalty. Actually, she do a lot of the legwork, people. A lot of the legwork, to the point that she's selfish as fuck. That she don't be want to tell me, you know. But we ain't gonna go there. Yeah, welcome, La Mamas. welcome. Yeah, that.
Well, I don't really know how to. Damn.
Stop playing.
I don't even know if.
Don't fucking play with her.
Okay.
Don't fucking play
So
with her.
you better have his introduction. Right? Next to me, I have the one, the only husband of mine, king of my castle, captain of the throne, the highest of the high next to God. Yeah, you like that?
Keep gassing that shit up, though.
My Mr. Gifts. Not only is he, don't say Mr. Gifts, you don't like that? He called Miss.
You gotta know order.
He's
Cause you know order.
He's the gift.
He's the gift. I like that. I like that, True.
Officer for some time, on the way to being sergeant.
Talk that.
State champion.
Yes, sir.
Father of my 2 children. College graduate. Exercise science expert. My ex-personal trainer. My high school sweetheart. My high school sweetheart. Yeah.
Hold on. He's a motherfucking Virgo. I just want to let y'all know that.
Yeah, you gonna boo us?
She talks so much shit about us.
Thanks
for having us.
Super hate that.
No, so let's really get into it. Y'all heard us last week, right? Y'all heard us talk about life after the divorce. But this is life in the marriage.
Life in the marriage.
Life in the partnership.
Life in the partnership.
So what you got for us, Gifts?
So partnership. I'm gonna ask you, how long have you guys been married?
You learning something. You only acting right because he here.
I'm doing this on purpose. I'm really testing you.
We will be at 11 years married on Tuesday. 11 motherfucking years
Living.
Together. You feel me?
I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. 11 years.
What'd he
How
say?
about you all?
How long we been married?
No,
No, I'm asking.
No. Don't
shit.
do it like that. What's to you? Right. Let's
All
go.
co-hosts.
Yes. Let's go.
The point was so that
How long?
Don't be trying to test me.
We have been married. The lucky number 7.
Okay.
In May, it will be the great 8.
That's what I would have said.
See?
That's not what you.
Yes, it was. He said what he said.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we've been married for quite a bit of time. Okay. And I know that it's an honor for both of you all to be married to us. I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
So what if I could if I could ask,
Damn.
what is something you wish you had known prior to being married? I'm gonna ask you first, and then I'm gonna ask you.
I would say more so just going into it with the idea of it being a journey, a partnership, and just anticipating the highs, the lows, moments of bettering yourself, because you might go into it thinking you're in a good space, but I've heard people say plenty of times marriage will definitely bring out your good, your bad, your ugly, and just knowing you're also dealing with another imperfect human being, and just it's one of those things like you don't keep score. You might have a good day, you might have a bad day, but every day is a clean slate. You're not trying to keep tabs on who's doing better than the other. It's always trying to put forth 100% effort. So just kind of all that encapsulated into one.
That was so nice. What you said. That's so nice. Thank you.
Repeat the question, fine. Repeat the question. Give me some more time. Give me some more time to think.
What is something you wish you had known prior to being married?
Well, as probably most of your viewers know, we were high school sweethearts.
Right.
So in my mind, there was nothing else that I had to know about you since I knew you since you were 14. I would say just the family history. I think that knowing that now, I think the dynamic of like having kids, I love you. But just the parenting part, I probably would have asked more questions earlier, and that's not a negative. I just would have asked more questions about parenting earlier.
Parenting is one of our questions too.
Oh, okay.
You want to add? Go ahead, because we already there.
So something I think I wish I would have known prior to marriage is that people don't go into it not with like potential. Like don't go into marriage thinking that people have the potential to be anything other than who they are. I've always felt like you were an amazing man. I still tell people to this day, like, you're an amazing man. You are everything a woman would put on their list. They want handsome, they want tall, they want strong, they want everything a woman is looking for on her list. You embody those things. I think it's just those things that we don't write down on our list that you expect to maybe change or differ, that they don't. Take this person as who they are and just adjust around them or compromise around them. And I didn't know that that's something that I would have had to do. I know that seems simple, but yeah.
What was the question again?
What is
Y'all got me wrapped up.
What is something you wish you had known prior to marriage?
I wish I would have knew selfish. I wish I would have knew me. So the reason why I say I wish I would have known me, myself, before I got married, because I know that the only way that you can purely love a person is to love yourself first. I come from a dysfunctional, chaotic background to a certain degree. I didn't have my father that would teach me men things, so I needed more mentorship along my journey to being a man. So I really believe that you need to love you first and love you flaws and all before you can get to loving somebody else, because you may portray whatever it is that you don't love about yourself onto somebody else, and you're busting your ass to see their imperfections and not realizing that imperfections are beautiful because you can grow from them. You get what I'm saying? So that's something.
What you said about perfections and growing from them, advice that I was given probably around like our 5th year or 4th year was like, don't be afraid. We had the tendency to like, if we had an issue, kind of like shut down. I don't want to yell. He don't want to yell. We don't want to argue. So what we would do is we would both just like shut down and not talk for days, and then just come back to it.
And it wasn't discussed.
It wasn't discussed, but it wasn't handled properly. And something that I was told was, don't be afraid to go through the hard conversations and the hard times, because you actually find romance after resolution. So when you don't get a chance to go through that problem and work through it, you're not getting a chance to grow together, resolve, and have resolution. And so I thought that actually the person that told me this is actually divorced now, but that's neither here nor there. It was still very, very good advice. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got some of my best advice in life from a whiner, a drunk. It wasn't. I didn't judge where he was at now. I judged where he came from. This guy was a stockbroker, and he just. So I mean, information comes from a multitude of places. It's just that what's for you, what you can apply, you take it. What you can't apply, let that shit go out the other end.
I'm glad you said that. So how do y'all feel when people say you shouldn't talk to single people? Like your wife shouldn't have single friends. She shouldn't take advice from her single friends. You know what? I'm gonna ask her actually.
Yeah,
how do you feel about taking advice from your single friends?
Well, I'm a firm believer in the old saying, take the meat and leave the bone. Like, just take from it what you feel will apply to you, and just let whatever else doesn't, or you may not agree with, or feel like it wouldn't work for your situation, just leave it. Because, you know, people can say things to project what they may feel or what they may want, in a sense of seeing what you have. So it's like, okay, that might work, but yeah, I'm not going that route, so thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna take this little tidbit and I'm going about my business.
Hold on, Gifts. We gotta pay a bill. We need to hit a commercial, and when we come back, we're gonna deal with
Mister.
No, you're not gonna play with him. We're gonna deal with all
Color Purple.
Okay. No, Mister from Color
Yeah, you
Purple.
call me Mister.
There you go.
Capital HIM. State champion. That's who we gonna hear from him.
We're gonna hear from him.
So as soon as we come back from broke. Yeah.
Let's go back.
Ready? All right. Thank you for coming back.
Perfect.
That one.
We gonna slide back over to
Him.
I got it. But you right. Go ahead. Go ahead, boss.
So, husband.
No, cut that shit. Come on.
How do you feel about receiving advice from your single, divorced, misogynistic, ego?
Whoa, that wasn't the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that.
Cut the shit.
That ain't what I said the first time?
No.
So
how do you
I'm so sorry.
I have friends.
I apologize.
All right, that are single. I have some that are
She meant what she
married.
said.
I have some that are going through, right? But, jeez, that was rough.
It's hell.
I apologize. I thought you said it the first time.
No, that shit sound like. Never mind. Go ahead.
Well, before she asked me that misogynistic question, no, I think that friends have an understanding. That's what makes them friends. That you can ask them other questions. So the questions that my friends ask me, they're not questions that's going to hinder my marriage. They actually ask me questions about life. You know, being successful, being, athlete, being whatever. You know, it's not necessarily to ruin my marriage. So I don't think that it would be a problem.
Do y'all talk about?
Whoa.
Do we talk about marriage? Yeah. The good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the sad.
Do they give you reasonable advice?
I don't like where this is going. It feels like.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
No,
she's going somewhere.
because it
Do they
feels
offer
more.
you reasonable advice?
Yes. They offer me reasonable advice, and I do the same. So I'm a man.
Period.
Alpha male, actually.
Oh.
And
Talk that shit.
if I had a concern or issue, I would just
I carry a pipe. It's okay.
I would I would just speak my truth. And because of the respect factor, it'll listen. It'll get heard.
Something you thought?
No.
Okay.
I just want to be clear. You know what I mean?
Facts, do you get advice from y'all?
Hell yeah. First and foremost, I'm completely against you shouldn't have single friends. That's bullshit. And I don't know if it was a religious thing or whatever the case may be, but everybody can learn something from everybody. You learn more from your failures than your success. So how the fuck you gonna tell me I'm only supposed to listen to people that were successful?
Preach.
You see what I'm saying?
And how do you define success? Just because people still.
What I mean by successful, hold the thought. When you're talking about
successes,
right?
And she heard successful.
Yes, absolutely. I know she got selective hearing.
He said.
So hold that thought.
Successful.
Hold on, hold that thought. What I'm telling you is that you have those who try to tell you who not to listen to, but that comes from their own insecurities. That come from maybe they got some bad advice from somebody who was single. No, single. First of all, a single woman can tell you how to stay married. I just believe a lot of married women look down upon them. You understand? I'm telling you, as a married man, I got a friend that's divorced. You know what I'm saying? And he tell you like, shit, hell yeah, I'm out here dating, that shit trash. So I shouldn't listen to him. I should only listen when it appeases my wife. Fuck no. I'm gonna listen to him because before the marriage, before all that shit, that was my friend, and my friend wants to see me happy. Yeah. So I'm gonna listen to what he's talking about. Now I know when he talking bullshit, and I know when he talking real shit, and that's a respect factor that we have as men. But I think even that whole notion of you can't listen to a single person about your marriage comes from insecurities. I hate to say it, the first place I heard it from was in church. The first place I heard it from was in church, and you can't tell me that. Don't walk around this motherfucker and act like, yeah, I know Jesus washed away your sins, but don't act like you don't know them sins existed. Them motherfuckers happened. I don't want to hear that bullshit. There's married people that get divorced and get back together. There's married people that get separated. There's married people that are having threesomes. There's married people who have a in-house person that they do, but it's not seen as okay, so they don't want to talk about it. The same way it's not seen as okay that the 12 disciples were all sinners. They were all looked at as bad people. See, we try to choose a narrative that fits us, but the best narrative is the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you don't present the good, the bad, and the ugly in every situation, you full of shit in my eyes. You understand? So that's why I stand on it.
So you must be a Virgo. I was like,
don't piss me off.
So let me put this out there. Let me put this out there as far as the Virgo thing. I'm gonna give y'all a musty facts. Yes, we do. I'm gonna give y'all a musty fact. We do look at perfection. We do look at, we're detailed as fuck. However, what I want you all to understand is we are genuinely looking to better everybody's lives around us. Whether you're happy with us or without us, we want to see you happy. And that's something that a lot of signs have a hard time accepting. We're selfish to the point that we know what makes us happy, but we know if we don't make you happy, we're good with you being happy with somebody else. We can high five you and say, go ahead and do what you do. I still love you. We talk about unconditional love. Unconditional love comes from us. I'm sorry.
That might be a you thing.
No, it could be a me thing, but I don't think that the Virgos that I have spoken to really feel that way. Maybe they haven't learned how to articulate that, but that's a real thing. We are a special sign, as well as all the other ones. But I found our gift, and I'm going to promote our gift. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna play with me on this motherfucking mic.
It's either like, do you
For the
want to keep
people-
a routine, as you mentioned, like let's keep a routine for that, or do you want to, go in mode and be like, okay, I'm just moving shit everywhere, and then I gotta put my shit back where it's supposed to go anyway, because that's not where I put it back when I do put it back. So I'm like doing double work. So it's
Okay.
Like, okay.
What you say?
but she led with, she come with an attitude.
Bingo!
I don't lead with that. I
You
live
said
with
that.
all.
It's called
address it
stonewalling.
first,
I'm a stonewall you
or I
to
might,
death.
you know.
So I might miss that you picked up that sock.
Facts.
Or them draws.
Facts.
Because I missed that. Because when you lead with the attitude, I'm on defense.
Alright, let me get this shit going.
I want to ask
But at the end of the day, I don't have to necessarily keep tabs. Because if I wrote down every time I picked up the drawers or socks, I might be rich.
You should.
You don't keep time?
Let me tell you why you should.
Don't start.
Whole time.
You not tit for tat?
Whole time.
No,
I'm gonna tell you why you
them
should.
shit out the way.
Whole time, I'm gonna tell you why you should.
I'm on your ass.
Listen.
I'm on your ass. That was a dig. I'm on your ass.
That was a dig.
I'm on your
That wasn't no
ass.
dig.
That's tit for tat.
That wasn't a joke. I wasn't joking. I was actually.
Because I'm about to say, I'm gonna give you. No, I ain't Mr. Petty. I'm Mr. Facts.
No, this Mr.
Baby,
Petty
address me the way that you supposed to. You wanna go ahead? Cause the shit that I'm
No,
gonna say.
you on
here.
fire, baby. Go ahead.
So what I'm telling you is, what I'm
Want me to ask the question again?
Go
You
ahead.
going to something else.
Slang it.
Nah, she trying to mess you up.
No, I'm not trying to mess up.
Trying to mess your thought
If
up.
you have an issue with your partner, how do you address it? And give me an example.
So first and foremost, I address it depending upon her mood. As a woman, you all deal with emotions first and then logic second. As a man, we deal with logic first and emotions second. So I have to feel the room out, because what I want her to hear is not bashing. I want her to hear logic as to why we can make 1 + 1 = 2 or 3 if you're adding the plus sign. What I'm telling you is the things that we do for a reason. So as she just mentioned about picking up drawers, socks, and things of that nature, there's a place for everything and everyone in life. The difference with me and her, this beautiful Cancer that she is that I'm telling you how to bring down stress, how to bring down worry, how to bring down the world when you need to just focus on 1 or 2 things. So I'll say, hey, damn, boy, them shoes been down here for a minute, in a joking way. However, I've learned that at times you have to just say what you mean and mean what you say. So sometimes I'm not being joking. God damn, Joe, them motherfucking shoes been down here for 7 days.
You just said I checked the move. Ain't that what you said?
Did you hear this sometime though?
Listen
See,
to
you
what
want
I'm
to,
saying. You
selective
on
hearing.
defense.
Selective hearing is a beautiful thing for women, but it's an irritating thing for men. I want y'all to know that. Selective hearing is a beautiful thing for women, but it's an annoying thing for men. Because sometimes we don't need to listen, we need you to hear us. So as I tell my beautiful wife, I tell her, hey, the motherfucking shoes been down here for a minute. I might take them upstairs for her. But I'm not one who wants to clean up every fucking week. If you organize and you just put things where they belong every week, you only have to clean up once a month. That's a fact. That's not a fiction. So I'm gonna make it easy.
Shit once a month.
See what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it easy for you.
Find something clean.
See what I'm saying? But I'm the OCD. But I'm the OCD guy.
See, I did think that once a month.
But
I'm
listen,
just gonna let you live.
Example number 1, toilet. There's no.
So
fucking way to
again,
clean
check
that
it out.
shit
Check it out. We got two young men. I say spray the motherfucking toilet. Use those little, we got the little things that you poke and you run around.
Circles.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't use them shits.
So they don't. But this is how you build. This is how you build young men to be men.
Bullshit.
That part.
You don't think
They
so?
don't like to clean.
You don't think so?
Gotta say it 100
So
times.
you are. I'm gonna tell you something as a man. I'm responsible for what my kids do and don't do.
Bullshit.
No.
That is,
That's a motherfucking fact.
I agree with that.
And it's musty. That's a motherfucking fact because God has placed me to be the head of my household. So it's my responsibility to teach.
What's the age?
I don't give a fuck what the age limit is. It's my responsibility to lead a path.
With an example, and keep
So
it
what
back.
I'm explaining to you is my 14 and 11-year-old son, 12, I'm sorry, god damn. My 14 and 12-year-old son has to understand structure. My 14-year-old very much understands it. My 12-year-old doesn't. So we have to be a little bit more of an
Just a
ass.
little repetition, don't do him.
Leave
Just
him
a little
alone.
repetition. Just a little repetition.
It is repetition, I agree. But what y'all gotta understand is that we need to let a man be a man and let a woman be a woman, but we should talk about it. So we want to understand each other so we don't fight. So men have a methodical way of doing things for a reason. You have to understand what that reasoning is. You have to understand the why to the what. What you doing and why you doing it. That's what it is. So with her, I tell her, our youngest son is a mama's boy. So he's going to pick up a lot of traits from his mother. And if his mother's not organized, if his mother's not on point, if his mother's not structured in a certain circumstance, he's going to pick up from her. The 14-year-old is a spitting image of me, except I think he's better than I was because he understands these things. So I'm on his ass with what he should and should not do, what he should and should not accept, because I know some of the things that I accept and what it did to me in the future. I don't want him to encounter that. So what I'm saying is, when I tell her pick your shoes up, because I know that little one is watching her, it's not the language that he hears, it's the actions that he sees that he will mimic.
I disagree. I think
Why
he has
is that?
language.
Because he's very
He has a
habitual.
language.
No, let her tell you the truth. Go ahead. He's
Daniel
very
is
what?
very habitual. So again, he needs that repetition.
Absolutely.
But then also too, he gets stuck in his ways or he get comfortable.
Sound like his mother.
Absolutely not.
Motherfucking fact. If it ain't black and
That
blue,
baby will wake up and do the same exact things every single morning. Now he might be a little slow when you're a little tired, but he knows.
see how she
After two comes three.
You see how she present
After
that
three
soft.
comes four.
You see how she's presenting that soft layer. As a man, I'm not giving you that soft layer because the world don't fucking look at you that way.
That's not what.
But that's a
No.
typical school child.
You know,
like, you know what I mean?
don't have
Every
option
morning
right
to
now.
where these kids go to
no,
school
no.
for hundreds of days and they know their school routine. Every morning they ass wake up every morning and act like they don't know their routine.
But that's why we as men enforce.
I'd be like,
So one thing I do understand, and I don't know if women are beautiful black women, because I think the black woman is the closest thing to God.
Make your point.
I think our women don't understand is that Adam fucked up when he didn't stay structured for Eve.
Okay.
If we're taking the Bible in context, if Adam would have been diligent in his teachings, Eve would have never eaten the apple.
Okay.
You understand? He didn't lead properly. He didn't lead. No, you ain't gotta argue. We ain't arguing. We having a conversation. Adam didn't lead properly. We as men, we fuck up because we don't lead properly. So it's our fault that you all have an issue. It's our fault that you all have an issue with taking accountability.
Facts.
It's a fucking fact that y'all do, but we contribute to that shit because we when y'all come in and there's some shit that y'all might not want to do and y'all throw on that lingerie, boy, we throw them motherfucking principles out the window. When y'all come in and y'all didn't do what you supposed to do, or you did something that you didn't supposed to do, y'all give us that soft kiss and y'all will open us up to a different. See how you rubbing his head? That's bullshit.
Yeah.
But we have to stay stern.
They try to stay stern together.
Yeah, they try. That shit don't work. Get your motherfucking out of me. What I'm saying is, what we still have to do is, I've read a book and I think it's a wonderful read. It's called As a Man Thinketh. It talks about a man with purpose. A woman is going to try to move a man off of his purpose. He is. I mean, she is. A woman will try to move a man as his purpose.
A woman who is not aligned.
Listen to what I'm saying. Stop. A woman wants what she wants when she wants it. That's a motherfucking fact.
That's a fact.
And it's musty as hell.
That's people as a whole. So
Listen. See, I'm talking specific. You talking general. I don't want to be general right now. I'm telling you specifically, a woman wants what she wants. That's why women, when they want a guy, they get that man. They get him. If a woman wants it, she gets it.
That's because y'all easy. That's not the same
Bingo!
thing.
However, what makes you respect that man even more is the fact that you know he wasn't easy.
But how does persistence override principles then?
The persistence says, hey, baby, this is what God has planned for me. I need to stick to this. I love you, but I don't love you enough to fuck up what my destiny is.
Okay.
So if you can't get in line with my destiny,
Then get the fuck out. I know.
See what I'm saying?
Out of 10 times, how many times do y'all do that shit though?
How many times do you have to do it? I think.
I mean, do y'all do it as a whole? Like
that's why I say
when
you fuck up.
Okay.
We fuck up. Look. I'm not taking away. I'm never gonna take away the responsibilities of a man because to whom much is given, much is expected. We dropped the ball.
Okay, cool.
We have dropped the ball, but that don't mean that we can't start changing the way that we supposed to. We fucked that up. So I'm telling you, I'm diligent in what I need done to help me. So I hope I answered your question. I don't know if you wanna.
You answered my question and you gave a motherfucker.
Don't shit on me. Stop. There's no doodle in here.
Well, I'll say this. I'm a subscriber of This Talks For Us on YouTube. So y'all can, obviously subscribe. This is the most quietest I've heard Miss Gift.
Because you here.
I watch. I listen.
I
follow up. This is the most. I understand this is entertainment. There's two sides to you, but you making me look bad right now.
Sir, stop. That's
You
not true.
don't get
Because you here every week.
Stop, don't do that. What
You
I'm
here
doing
every
is,
week.
I'm allowing people to speak. I allow him to speak.
I'ma do my
when he's
job.
speaking.
You do.
I allow you to speak when you speaking.
But when that man say what he say, he mean what he mean.
We went through a whole what? No.
Talk that shit.
Oh, okay.
Talk that shit off.
So to get, you're not gonna instigate. You're not gonna instigate.
Talk that shit off.
When
Talk
I
that
have it-
shit,
when I have
Sergeant.
to go back. You do the Wayne Allen.
Talk that shit, Sergeant. I'm speaking them blessings.
Wait.
Hey, I'm manifesting them blessings. Talk that shit, Sergeant.
When I have an issue with my partner, I either won't address it, which is not a good thing,
It's bullshit.
or I will address it. But the problem is that when I address it, I'll be already like hot. I'll be already upset.
Just get a
And
fan.
so my presentation
Ass.
is very like dry,
Ass.
very like not necessarily okay. But I still will address it. It'll be just like with a like a sour undertone sometimes.
I got a question.
I want to.
Do you think that is beneficial to you all's relationship?
Oh no, I know it's not beneficial to our relationship. I wish that I would address things every time I have a concern, but I don't be wanting to nitpick number one. And then number two, I think that I have to stop waiting until I'm already like upset so that I won't have the build up and the anger in me when I'm addressing it. So I want to say stuff. If I say stuff casually as it's happening, I don't have to worry about having an attitude when I say it.
Alright, that addresses that. Well, why you so quiet today?
I'm not quiet. I just let people speak.
Wow.
He's still on.
I just let people speak. I let you speak.
So I came here on your behalf.
Yeah.
Because I like your energy.
I'm
when
busting
you're
her
on the
ass.
show.
It's
I
okay.
got great energy. This
busting
man
her
talks
ass.
so fucking much. When I'm gonna say something?
Damn. She trying to shit on me because she getting her
Because
ass
it's facts.
It's fact. I must be facts.
Because she getting her ass whooped right
I'm not
now.
getting my. Why everything be a fight to y'all?
It ain't a
You don't want
fight.
me?
We competition. We're competitive men. Yeah?
So competitive.
No, real shit
Oh,
though.
we want to get competitive right now?
Go ahead.
No,
You know what?
So-
The reason is I want to hear from y'all. I expect it. I can't wait for when we do Battle with the Sexes. I want to hear from y'all because the thing is that I study y'all. God damn. My study be so I'm talking about just detail. I'm studying
I'm supposed to be
y'all
talking right now.
head to toe
I'm supposed to be
inside.
saying
That's
something.
what I'm saying.
I'm not
shitting
supposed to
on
be
you.
saying.
Go ahead,
that.
man.
You know what
I'm
saying?
sorry.
You want? That's what you want from your husband when you
Because
cut
you
him off
love-
when he talking.
Go ahead.
Is that what you? That is what you want.
Be you. We want you to be
Okay,
you.
I
Go
agree.
ahead, Gifts.
Be entertaining.
Yes,
Baby, I'm
yes.
always in the same sweetheart.
Talk that shit, Diesel.
There you go.
Talk that
There
shit,
you go.
Diesel.
So how about this?
There you go.
Speak. Okay, y'all want to entertain?
There we
Cool.
go.
Go ahead, Diesel.
Hold on. Y'all want to entertain? Cool. Let's talk. Something that we see on the line a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hot topic. Everybody talking about it. I see this shit every day.
Okay.
Should 50-50 exist in a marriage?
Mm. Whoa.
And what does your ratios look like in your marriage? So I'll start. With us. Let's start with us.
Knock yourself out.
I think that our marriage has 50-50. but I think it depends on what it looks like. So I think that we both share a nice amount of the bills. We both share a nice amount of.
She stopped.
Okay, so
Your lifeline?
I don't need you to throw me a lifeline. I think I got it. Come on, give me that thing. See, that's that 50-50. I'm stuck. You come through. Where your 50 at? So we share a nice amount of the bills. Where you may clean more than me, I cook more than you, and that's our even divide. We both are very active in our children in an equal amount. I just think that when I hear 50-50 so much, I think that people just consistently talking about like dollars, that they're not thinking about the other contributions of the household. Do you think that 50-50, you and I are equal when it comes to household things and bills?
So, yes, I think that EEO doesn't matter. EEO, equal opportunity. Employment opportunity. Marriage is a business.
Marriage is a business.
Talk that shit.
So,
Be quiet, sir.
No, that was one of them things I had to champion.
because it is a business, as the CFO, right? No, you the CFO and I'm the CEO. We talked about this. There's certain things in this business, marriage, that you do better, and there's certain things that I do better. And we can look at it as a 50-50 relationship.
You said that so nice.
You ain't got shit to rebuttal. That's right.
It ain't no rebuttal.
Go ahead, man.
We know the structure.
Go ahead, baby.
I'm not.
Bookie.
Okay. Bookie. Bookie.
That's
when you think that
You been
our
on
household
bullshit
got a
since you walked
whole
through the door.
slang that we have.
Bookie.
Anywho,
Should
that's the word of the
50-50
week.
exist
Come on,
in a
guys.
marriage, Bookie?
It's thighs
And
out.
do y'all have that in your marriage?
So, I'm not a fan of the whole 50-50 concept because it sounds as if you're not bringing your whole self to the partnership. I'm big on, if you know that you're in a space to where you're not able to create that 100% atmosphere, you can let me know, like, okay, I'm at 20% today, or I'm at 30% today, like, help me cover the rest. When it comes to day-to-day tasks and activities, it's never really a balance. It's more so like an integration. So like, for example, if I know I get off work at a certain time, one of the kids got to be somewhere at a certain time. Okay, I'll drop them off, you pick them up. Okay, you cook this day, I'll cook this day. Okay, he got practice this day, I'll pick him up this day, you got the next day. Or, just creating a flow to where everybody's on the same page. You might do a little bit more one day, you might do a little bit less the next, but as long as it's at 100%, I would say, I don't think it's less, more so like, okay, I'm stopping at 50 and you got the other 50.
Right.
If I need to keep going to cover us, then that's what I got to do. If I got to give a little bit more that day, then I'll do it. But then I know on the back end another day, I might be able to sit down and relax. I might not have to do nothing for nobody, just myself. Right. So it's just a matter of creating an environment to where we can have integration, and it's always 100% versus I got my 50, you got your 50, and that's it.
How do y'all do that in a expensive space?
Well, historically, he has always been the one who's made more than me.
Big dog.
So, I would say in terms of like mortgage or like the top heavy bills, he handles that. But like, phone bill, utilities, my own car note, life insurance, sometimes groceries we'll both do. So it's just a matter like, okay, you got this big bulk, give me all the other little stuff that creates a big bulk too. Cause house utilities, high as hell. Groceries with 2 teenagers, high as hell. And just think about it too, like, okay, we both drive trucks, so the price of gas is going up and down. Groceries, disrespectful right now.
Somebody ain't paid for gas in
So,
2 years.
I got it.
but however, I get some.
Are you
That's what-
cheating me right now?
I didn't think it was gonna be that loud.
tried to whisper, but I caught it.
No, leave him alone. He said what the fuck he
He
said.
just tried to put me out. I don't like that.
Did I put your mic up too loud?
No, keep that in my
I
head.
was telling
You supposed to
her.
saw that on the replay.
So,
We caught that right here.
so,
baby.
before y'all, first of all, what y'all not gonna do,
No, because
y'all not
so
gonna.
bad. You done pissed me out so bad.
It's 50-50.
No, you done pissed me out so
He
bad.
said what he said when he said what he
You rub my
said.
head. You see how you rub my head?
Bingo.
On you.
Yeah.
So,
Relax. Calm down.
so as far as the 50-50
I wasn't
split,
even done.
my bad. Go ahead. You right.
Baby, I'm finna tap in his head, so I'm glad you go ahead. Go ahead.
Distract.
So, in summary, just creating a strategy to where, like, okay, you can handle something that's a little bit more heavier than me. However, all those other little tedious bills, I'll take care of that. So, it varies.
Get your damn hands.
But overall, that's pretty much what has been in place for us.
Get your
Emotional. Check her out.
You did it, so he let
Hey.
me
I'm hot now.
Check her out. She's emotional.
I am hot right now.
Hot.
She's emotional.
Hot gorgeous. You're hot.
to the question.
So, 50-50. Contrary to what anybody wants to believe, it'll never be 50-50. You have a man and a woman in a relationship. I hate to tell y'all this. It's never. Never gonna be 50-50. A man is always gonna take more. I'm telling you that because
What? I'm sorry.
There you go. See, you come back to yourself.
I'm telling you why. The reason why I'm telling you it's never gonna be.
It ain't no break to pay no bills.
Yeah, it is.
We gotta have a fucking.
No, you're not finna take that hit.
Get your.
I didn't woke that beast up, y'all. Here she comes.
Yeah, I needed that.
It's me.
So the reason why I honestly believe that it's never gonna be 50-50 for a man and a woman is because a woman's gonna always feel that she does more from the intellectual raising of the kids, the nurturing part. A man's gonna always feel that. Not y'all. I hear you, gang. A man is gonna always feel like he does more of the financial end. Okay, so that's why I don't ever think it's gonna be a 50-50. I think though that I'm fine with that. But if I got 30 today, I need your 70 because you've been housing that shit. You housed that 70.
I know
Why we gotta house it? Like it's
No. What I mean by what I'm saying, that's why I'm saying it's housed. No, that's why I'm giving y'all motherfuckers
You're not giving us a fucking.
I'm allotting you all to understand that I understand you all
Yeah, we
that
understand.
some days you don't need to give us 50 because we giving you 80.
Okay.
So we only need 20.
Okay.
Again, some days. But when I need that motherfucking portion, give me that portion with no hesitation.
We give 90, but we give them 50%.
Yeah, because we always, as a
So then
man.
y'all also got a reserve too.
No, hold that thought. We don't. Let me tell you
Because the
something.
man gotta-
A man always drains himself of his family. A man always drains himself of his family. So one of the things that was said, and I totally agree, marriage is a business. I don't know how the fuck, again, religiously, all praises due to the Most High. Jesus loves you, Allah, all that. Because I respect all religions. Whatever it took for you to get to where you need to be for spirituality, that's cool with me. But what I'm telling you is, spiritually, a man is the head of the household.
Facts.
That's 100%.
Yep. Absolutely.
Facts.
What I'm telling y'all is, no matter what goes on, that man is supposed to take whatever stress you have and put it on his back. This is what a man's supposed to do. I'm not talking about no grown ass kids. I'm talking about a grown ass man. So it's always gonna fall on him. If you're not okay, if you're only feeling 30% today, that man is supposed to take that 70 and apply it. The fucked up part is, in the world that we live in today, shout out to Destiny's Child, a man don't always get that. I'm not saying from every woman before you two start to pop. I'm not saying from every woman. What I'm telling you all is, the independent woman has came up with some things that crash that system. And now it causes more of a fight between us versus a unity between us. Understand? I love when I see a woman being in her femininity. I don't need you to be masculine. I don't need you to be a mother and a father. I don't need I don't need nobody to tell no motherfucking woman Happy Father's Day. I don't need, that shit is detrimental to us as a society.
Tell me Happy Mother's Day. Shit.
Yeah, don't tell me that. I'm a motherfucking man. I'm a father. I got a stick and 2 balls. You hear me? God gave me this for a reason. We're not talking about pronouns. We talking about facts. So no, y'all. So what I'm telling you, and I'm telling y'all this because I'm in the CPS school system, so I see where the gender roles are being reversed. Listen, there's a beautiful thing about a man being a woman. There's a beautiful thing about a man being a man and a woman being a woman. I want you all to understand that and keep that. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You all are the backbones of our family, and don't look at it as a bad thing. I never seen a body move properly without a backbone. It's
and
just
the head
as
don't move
important.
without the neck.
And if you and to add to that, the information travels through the spine, which means the information travels through the woman. We need you all, and we want you all. You feel me? So I don't ever think it's going to be a 50-50 thing. I think it's going to always be whatever we can give, whatever we give. Just cover my half, and I'm smooth with that.
All right, well, I gotta talk to my husband, so.
All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a little break. Keep your hands to that. Keep your hands to yourself.
I can't make
All right. Oh my! Look at that shit, her back. Don't be no punk.
As you all can see, we had to separate spouses. I needed to give myself some space from my husband so that I could preserve, the sanctity of what we have.
It's because she
I
hit hard.
needed to remove myself. I needed to see, that's what you do. When you're not happy with a person, you gotta give them some space. So that you won't do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing.
I don't know why you would. First of all, I don't know. So, self-control is a beautiful thing. Self-control. Because at the end of the day, it only matters with what you do with yourself. You can only control what you can control, which is you and your actions. You can't control what everybody else do. You hear me? I almost put that down as a musty talk, but what I'm saying
Baby, go ahead on now.
Come on, drop that down. Where we at?
Okay. So we're back now. I'm just so.
I got one. So.
I'm emotional.
It's hell. All I'm saying, you like a cancer. You like a cancer.
Excuse me.
No offense, babe.
Excuse me.
Babe, no offense. No offense. What I'm saying is.
What are you saying?
What I wanted to get to is. How do you address? That's cool. I'm a whole member. Go to development. How do you address a situation that needs attention immediately with your spouse?
Address it immediately. Yo, babe, what's up? Call, text. Yo.
I hate text.
The fuck? Whatever it is I need. If he in a space, he a busy man. He a working man. He at work. I can't motherfucking necessarily call him.
He one of them
I'm
guys.
gonna get him that text. He one of them guys. So if I need to get him that text, to get him that immediate reach, a video, I don't give a fuck what it is. If I need to address him immediately, he will be addressed immediately. I'm gonna call his phone. I'm gonna call the work phone. I'm gonna call the motherfucking coworker. I think he around. I'll call the kid's phone. You asked.
No, I did. I don't know.
don't give a fuck.
First of all, we ain't fighting. You can throw that shit in the chair. Let's start.
I'm in fight mode now. I'm sorry.
No. I want you there. I want you to be authentic. So let's talk about it.
Y'all didn't like it when I was nice.
I hate it when you nice. You much more entertaining when you an asshole.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
How you reach me?
Bitch is called life.
How you reach me when it's immediate?
If I don't know where you are, all right, I use my resources to find you. Whether it be your mama, your grandma, cameras, things like that. To see where you are. I would, like you say, do the kids. I call the kids, see where they are, see where you are. And if it's something like immediate, I'll find you. I'll find you.
Is that your question? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, I
You said,
did.
how do what do I do?
did.
I'm asking the
He
same thing. I wanna make sure I
understand.
ask
He
him.
understood what the hell was asked. You're not gonna do that. He got motherfucking protection here, first and foremost.
Push it up.
So we ain't gonna play that shit.
Man, please.
Okay. Mrs. How do you reach me?
Phone,
I'm on 64.
work phone. Any way I can get through, I'll call you 32 times if I have to.
Facts. Ain't no work phone no more, baby. Go on and tell them.
No,
They
I'm
already
just
know
saying that
a
whenever
nigga gotta
you
let
up-
go. I think you better let it
That
go.
was a source of communication at one point, sir.
Absolutely.
If I got a Google video yet, if that don't work, Instagram video, I'm gonna get to you.
I know that's motherfucker.
Text, but you're pretty good about, being reachable and answering the phone. So I don't
Absolutely.
think we have an issue with that. Unless someone run your mouth.
You know I do what I do, baby.
Liquor it up.
No, cut it out. Only,
Extra.
hey, first and foremost, don't you have these these damn subscribers think acting like I'm a motherfucking alcoholic.
Like
First
the
of
kids
all-
say, stop capping.
No, ain't no cap.
Because you
Ain't no
know
cap.
when you be on one.
Big cap, big brim.
Listen, no.
Big cap, big brim.
This is small brim. First
When
of
you're
all,
on one, you're on one.
you right.
Ooh, child.
That
You
sea
right.
change made a difference.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna talk that shit. So,
I'm in the sea shop.
real shit. The other question I want to ask is,
You asked how you reach her.
what? Phone call, text, and
The same 2024
Google Meets.
communication.
I ain't finna. Look. So I'm the guy that I always want to say that I tried. If you respond, you respond. If you don't respond, I'm cool. I can always say, hey, check your call log. I called.
Gibbs has this thing where
I screenshot the fuck out
she
you.
doesn't want you calling her more than twice.
No, I don't give no fuck about that. On the guys.
Is that true, Gibbs?
So I don't want you calling me more than twice because if I didn't get the first call or the second call, I'm not gonna get the 15th.
You are.
Try something else.
If something wrong with the motherfucking data line, if something wrong with
It
T-Mobile,
rang.
Sprint.
The fuck? It
But-
rang.
but
You
the
got it.
fact-
It went through.
So I'm gonna tell y'all.
To me, that's repetitive work. That's busy
No,
work.
fuck that. What I do is I
It might be an
screenshot.
emergency.
I screenshot
If
the
it's
fuck
an
out you.
emergency, text me. It's an emergency.
Not
Find another form of communication. But obviously that one ain't working. That's my point. I feel like he wasting his time calling more than twice. If I didn't answer at the second, I'm not gonna answer at the fourth because obviously the
I'm doing
answering
something.
ain't the problem.
You doing something.
Try another form.
So understanding that's why you like the toxicity and showing
Ooh,
up.
toxicity is a big
That don't
word.
mean-
Like
just
you
show
want
up.
you
That-
want
well-
me. What I hear you saying is
Oh, you like to pull up?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I used to do that.
You know, see what I'm saying?
I
But
definitely-
that
what?
toxicity.
So shit out
Fucking
you.
pull up on him
Sometimes
so
she
damn
likes,
Trying to
quick.
look
she
at
likes
you.
to pull up.
I don't know what's wrong with
Maybe
that.
I go to the mama house. I go to the job. I go
Y'all
there.
got me fucked
I
up.
will pull up.
Because
tell y'all
that's what
something.
she,
I will pull
so
up.
that's what she wants. That's what she does.
I
That's
ain't
what
doing
she
it.
wants from me.
That's
I ain't
not
doing
what
it.
I want
Sometimes
from
I
you.
gotta, I gotta pull up at the gym sometime. You know, it is.
I
what
hear
it
you.
is.
Me, I ain't pulling up on
My
shit.
gas tank stay full, so
I hear you.
I show up.
I
you
ain't
know.
pulling up on shit though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm one of the guys that
Me too. Hey, brother.
you don't want to answer. Cool.
Fuck you.
What? No, it ain't even fuck you.
You are
It's
my
just a
mercy
simple
list.
fact that it's a simple fact. So I used to be
Nah,
very
fuck
tick for
you, but You are
tack.
my mercy.
Used to be.
No, I ain't tick for tackish. You gotta admit.
I am
Listen,
tick for
listen.
tack. I ain't
No,
gonna lie. I
you
am
gotta
tick for
admit,
tack.
I'm not
I'm tick
tick
for
for
tack.
tackers.
You got better.
No, cause
You
guess
have
what?
your moments.
Let me tell y'all something. As
Keep it in the tub.
as a 41-year-old man,
It-
listen, brothers,
Get your hot ass.
get the fuck off.
They hear
There we
you.
go.
Brothers, silence speaks so much louder than words.
Don't tell him that he can't get no more fucking silent.
On everything I love, if you leave a woman with her thoughts, you let her fuck herself. I never seen and yet enjoyed a woman who trying to figure herself out.
Don't listen to shit he's saying.
I ain't trying to hear that shit. I
Don't
swear
do
to
it,
God.
no.
But
Silence
you
is
gotta realize,
beautiful.
for me as a Cancer, I'm the queen to leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah, she
I
know.
will go figure out something else to fucking do.
And
'cause
guess what?
clearly You don't want to talk
And
to
guess
me,
what
so
happens?
I'm going over
I
In
will
that, in that
too.
process,
I'm
in
going
that
over
process,
too.
let me tell you.
I definitely will.
I ain't going over
definitely
here.
will.
I'm so petty.
No, y'all
And
don't.
3 days later.
No, y'all
I'm
don't.
so petty.
Baby,
I come.
No, y'all
Hey,
don't.
hey.
I'm sorry. I'm
Let me
never
tell y'all how
sure.
crazy I am.
But you don't
19
know.
years.
I will.
to-
I will
No,
go to
y'all
sleep in
don't.
the front of the house.
No, y'all do not.
Kids, I will keep myself entertained.
Y'all
Yeah.
irritate when
I
we
will.
count.
And I go to. Hey,
Because you're not going to continue to irritate the fuck out of me.
I will
Y'all
go to sleep
irritating
in front of
when
the
we don't
house
speak
in
back.
my truck.
That's y'all pet peeve.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Cause y'all want all the
I'm
attention
going
on
to
y'all.
move the fuck around.
That's a
No, you're
cancer.
not.
Oh, yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
No, no, no.
I gotta get that
See,
energy out.
you gotta
If my
learn.
shit
You
build
gotta
up,
learn that
I'm going to be
month.
on one.
And guess
So I
what?
got to get it out.
While she on one, guess what I'm doing? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You don't
Is
even
there
do
anything-
that. You just won't say shit. Which is cool.
Silence.
So,
I hate that
so
shit.
what part of the
Eat 'em up.
what's your birthday?
She's a motherfucking cancer.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
dog.
like where she
June.
I'm in the
July.
middle.
13th.
Oh,
Right
July.
in the middle of the joint.
And I have a great time.
What the
Yeah.
fuck does that have to do with anything?
Because-
At the end
Yeah,
of the
but-
day,
What you mean I have a great time? What do that mean?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I have a great time with studying astronomy, right? That's what it's called.
Astrology.
Astrology. I have a great time with that. So I learn, y'all. One thing you gotta understand is that I do research. So I know when and when not to provoke you. I know when to leave you the fuck alone and let you deal with your own thoughts, because whatever I'm gonna say is never gonna resonate until you're ready to accept my message. I will leave her and them beautiful eyes to herself. I come in the crib drunk and I go to sleep
That
on her
was
ass.
nice. That was really
Yeah, no. Yes, they green. I go to sleep on her ass. I go to sleep on her ass. And when I'm asleep, don't fuck with me.
You ain't finna chop my homie down. He do.
Instantly.
Boy, right there.
Instantly do one of these.
Okay, you lay that
You know
down,
what?
lay that way.
I'm mad.
Sleep
And
tomorrow,
Why
another
why
day.
would you come in the house at 4 a.m? I actually got home at 1, but I was so drunk and I was so comfortable in my seat with that C-woman on, I fell asleep. Check the motherfucking ring.
Okay, let's have this conversation.
Gang.
Do y'all have curfews? Cause 4
I ain't got
o'clock.
no, I ain't got no
Let me
curfew.
tell you
I
something.
got a curfew.
That motherfucker.
I'm not gonna give her curfew. Just let me know you say.
I don't have. Okay, so
Because
let's
I
not
need
say.
that life insurance
Let's
to
not
kick in if
necessarily
you
say
not.
curfew. Curfew not a good.
Folks, I need that life insurance. Let me explain something to y'all. As an adult, and this is some
That's
shit.
not what he mean. He mean.
No, fuck that. You're not gonna tell me what I meant.
Right, he said
As a
that.
motherfucking adult, as a person who's willing and able to take care of themselves and they have friends, listen, whatever the fuck you choose is what you choose. I don't own you, I rent you.
That's a fact.
Everything has a time span. I'm the type of guy that if you are gonna be happier without me, I still want you to leave and be happy
You
without
going
me.
left. Stay in the
No,
lane.
I'm not
Stay in
going
the
left.
lane. Veer
I know.
out.
See how I get
Ain't
it?
nobody
That's how
talking
y'all
about
know
leaving shit.
she's.
We talking about curfews or
Listen,
coming in the house
that's
at,
how y'all
at
know.
a respectable
Listen.
hour.
That's
That's
what
all
Listen.
the fuck we're talking about.
Can I-
That's
can
it.
I-
In a
Correct.
simple, hold on. In a simple form, y'all not thinking. In a simple form, y'all not
Went
hearing
over
me.
there about it.
As a peripheral vision, I'm telling y'all, if you want to stay out to 4 and you don't want to come in the house and lay with me, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna be here doing what I do, sleeping good, and when you come in, I'm gonna feel you and I'm gonna cuddle you. But if you decide to come in at 2, 3, or 4, I'm not gonna try to control you. Do you all not understand what being rebellious does?
It's not control. It's about respectable times. If I don't believe that, cause what the fuck are you literally doing
Some
till
of y'all-
4 a.m.?
Some of y'all are drunk. Maybe you was drunk and you had to sleep it off to get home at 4 a.m. I'm not thinking negative.
Let me tell you something. I'm not thinking negativity. What I'm gonna say is this: whatever you needed to do, you should have did it before that.
But I got drunk. That liquor hit a little bit
I'll
hard.
say this to you.
I'm not gonna say
You
she
was
out here
clean.
doing dicks,
You was-
fam. So I'm finna track her. I'm not tracking no woman. I'm a real 80s baby. I never in my life track my wife. I don't give a fuck how it go.
Okay, so that's.
I'm not doing that, Joe. You choose to be with me or you choose to not be with me.
What I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what y'all fuck up at.
What just happened?
I'm old school.
Make
I'm
it
not
make sense.
choosing to do that.
This is not-
Free will is beautiful.
Okay.
I'm like God.
what?
Listen, I'm like God. Free will is great. I'm so fucked up. I believe that sometimes cheating does help your fucking situation at home. I am. I'm so stop. No, see y'all don't want to talk real.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna talk real.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk real to y'all.
Go ahead.
Here. I know you keep telling me, but y'all keep talking. You
I
in the
apologize.
missus.
Okay.
It's a woman thing. What I'm telling y'all is sometimes I'm gonna tell you, as a man, we do drop the ball. Oh my mama, we drop the ball. We don't realize what's in front of us because of work, because of the pressure that we are enduring. So y'all felt like y'all wasn't being respected. Y'all felt that y'all wasn't wanted, and y'all got vulnerable. I'm not the type of motherfucker to say I'm leaving because you did this. I ain't that guy. I understand you had a vulnerable woman.
So if your wife cheat on you, you stand?
Hey, I'm staying. Bro, I'm staying. Cause here's the difference. When she cheats, no person, no human being, and I know, contrary to what you women think, nobody cheats just on one side. There is. Close your mouth. I don't even want you to say nothing right now. Nobody, not a man, not a woman, cheats because of what somebody else did. We dropped the ball. As a man, I dropped the ball. As a man, I ignored some of the things that she needed because my focus was here. I fucked up. This is what happened when your grandparents stayed with that man that had a family on the other side of town.
You preaching now, Doc.
Y'all don't want to hear that shit though because y'all let Instagram tell y'all that ain't what it is. Cut that shit out. We all come from fucking blended families.
Teach.
The only fucked up part is that man didn't have enough balls to say, that's my kid. You come from a blended family, right?
I do.
Respectfully, you have a son that came before y'all daughter.
Yeah.
Guess what that man do? That man keeps home. So you treat my boy like your motherfucker, like he came out your womb. That's just what it always supposed to been about. Fuck what social media tell you. Fuck what bitter bitches tell you. You supposed to keep family.
So you supposed to stay with people that cheat on you?
If that's not a deal breaker.
Because that's what I hear you saying.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Because if you played a part, what happens is some of y'all women go into y'all little corners after y'all finish talking to y'all friends, they gas y'all, bitch, leave him. When them bitches wasn't doing what they supposed to do, they gas. Because they trying to portray what they should have done or what they felt they should do to make themselves feel better on you. No, baby, you dropped the ball. You weren't taking care of home either. You wasn't. Hey, that movie, that Tyler Perry movie, when that hoe ass nigga wasn't taking care of his wife, when that hoe ass nigga was online playing with a bitch, instead of saying, hey, we cool, but my wife just came in the house, let me be attentive to my wife. That punk ass nigga that let his mama run his house. Yeah, that type of shit, that nigga deserved to be cheated on. And I'm happy Buddy fucked up with the paint. Yeah, because we as men, we gotta hold ourselves accountable before we try to hold our women accountable. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all some game today. I know at times that I know that I kind of took away from the responsibility of keeping my woman in fucking top shelf at one point in time. I can say that. I can. There's no shame on me. I'm with fault. I'm with a lot of flaws. And that's the thing that we forget as human beings. Fam, cheating ain't just a physical contact of you penetrating a woman or a man penetrating you. Cheating comes from whenever you take your energy away from your man or your woman and giving it to somebody else. I don't give a fuck if it's that rose or whatever that new toy is with the tongue getting like the rose. You still cheating. That's the shit you women don't like to talk about. Well, ain't no feelings involved. Motherfucker, my feelings are involved. You gave that nut to a fucking robot that does something that I can't do. Ain't no nigga that can physically move his tongue that fast. See, y'all don't want to talk about that.
Oh my God. Okay. So.